Managing AWS Lambda functions can be tricky, especially when you need to track how they're performing and how much they're costing. At Cloudshot, we make it easy by giving you clear, real-time reports on Lambda usage. Cloudshot's reporting isn't just about showing data, but about giving you actionable insights to optimize your serverless functions and scale efficiently. Our simple, easy-to-use dashboard lets you monitor performance, spot areas for improvement, and keep track of costs, all in one place. Let's get started with the AWS Lambda Usage Report. First, click on the Cloudshot menu. Then select AWS Lambda Usage Report. The dashboard window will open. On the left side, you'll see a list of all the Lambda functions. Think of them as your cloud workers, each doing different tasks like creating invoices, tracking AWS CloudWatch metrics, or managing your routes, etc. You can also select the functions you want to include in your report. For this demo, we will see all functions report. You can also choose different time ranges like daily, weekly, or monthly. For this demo, we'll look at this month's report to check out how functions have been performing recently. Then click on the search button. It will take a moment to load the report data completely. Once it's done, you'll get a clear picture of how everything's been performing. Now, just look at this Lambda function called CountChart. Wow, we've got quite a story here. One function is really stealing the show with that massive blue spike, hitting around 150,000 calls, while all the other Lambda functions are just cruising along at the bottom. Although other functions have lots of usages, almost tens of thousands. It makes super easy to spot exactly what's happening in our serverless setup. You can clearly see which functions need your attention and where optimizations are needed. Let's look at our Lambda functions performance table. Our functions are doing awesome, each with over 1,000 calls. And 0 errors means these functions are in perfect condition, ready to perform at their best whenever they're needed. That's the beauty of serverless. You only pay for what you use, and these functions are perfectly ready to go. For example, our EC2 snapshots function made 61 calls, all running perfectly. The best part? Look at those execution times and GB seconds. Everything's running like clockwork with no issues. Let me show you the suppressed zero data feature. With over 227 pages of Lambda functions, finding what matters can be overwhelming. Watch this. One click, and we instantly filter out all inactive functions from the past month. Our AWS functions are really rocking it. Cloudshot AWS Regions is our top performer with 2,586 calls, running super efficiently with 0 errors. We've got several functions hitting strong numbers around 1,000 calls. Though they're all running under 3 seconds, there's room for optimization to get below that 500 milliseconds sweet spot for better performance and cost savings. Even though there's 1 error each in get ECS and get certificates, this gives us useful insight to improve our functions and avoid any type errors in the future. And that's it. It's great to see how well everything is running. Super simple way to keep track of your call counts, execution times, and Lambda functions. You can also download the Word document of this report from here. By focusing on active functions, you can reduce AWS costs by optimizing high-traffic functions, improve user experience by targeting slow-running functions, identify and remove unused functions to maintain a lean infrastructure. If you want to get the best results from your Lambda functions, Cloudshot is here to help. Just like we did, you can easily monitor your Lambda functions in Cloudshot to get detailed usage reports, monitor performance, and track key metrics. If you want to see details about the single Lambda function, you can just right-click and select Cloudshot AWS and then click on Lambda function usages. One more thing to note, this is version 1 of the report. We're already working on improvements to make it even more valuable and insightful. Thank you for watching.